What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be opening another Select and Topps Chrome. Not really a blaster battle, just kind of just more of a fun rip today. Not really expecting much. Of course, we're looking for zebras and all their case hits out of this. But we're just going to get into it. I usually start with Panini. We're going to end with Panini. Today we're going to start with Chrome and see what we get. Chrome blasters had been pretty good for me. I've gotten a few more of these. I've been able to luck out and find the blasters a lot more, which is great. I know a lot of people have been having a really rough time with it because this is apparently the hottest thing on the face of the earth. All right, we're going to start off with our football leather. And it looks like an insert. So we have Harris, Tyrone Tracy Jr., the Kirby all chrome. I really like that. I think this is one of the cooler inserts. A Brock Bowers on the football leather. That's sick. That's a nice hit. We'll take that for sure. Liking that. All right. Good first pack. All right. Looking like some refractors in here. So we got Hunter Henry, Zay Flowers, Cedric Tillman, and Savion Williams. We'll just put all our refractors and stuff right there. We'll find we'll figure out all the spots for all these guys. All right. We got a Ray Wave. So we got Ricky, Trey McBride, Buda Baker on the Ray Wave. I always like that. And then Alec. We'll throw rookies, just base rookies all the way at the end. Hopefully you've been able to get Topps Chrome. I know a lot of people haven't been able to get it. And then it looks like we got a red, white, and blue. Excuse me. Let me know what you think of Topps Chrome, though. I know a lot of people have been, it's not their favorite. Others really like it. I have been kind of super into it. Daniel Jones. These are all parallel, so we'll stack that. I have a love-hate with Topps. I think Topps makes some great stuff. I think their quality control is a little rough. I think all of these companies have pretty rough quality control, from my opinion. Looks like we just got a refractor. So, Hutchinson, Taysom Hill, Atwell, and then Billy Bowman Jr. I feel like I haven't got a lot of rookies out of this. That's kind of interesting to me. Oh, man. This pack doesn't want to open at all. The struggle is real. All right, we got our Pulsar in here. Gary Jones Jr. Chris Jones. Whoa, sorry. I just lost it. Harry Smith. Bijan Robinson. Omarion Hampton. I'll take that on the Pulsar. I like that. That looks good. All right. Final pack. Did we get anything? Nope. Looks like we're going to end on a pretty simple pack. McLaurin. T. Higgins. Terry McLaurin again on the Ray Wave. And then JT. All right, that's probably like one of the, I feel like that's a pretty standard blaster. I think the best thing we pulled out of that is going to be the Brock Bowers, but looks pretty off center from my opinion. Look at that right side compared to like that one. But I feel like that's pretty standard in my opinion, coming from what I've opened of these. I feel like you can get really good boxes where you're going to see numbered cards, and then you're going to get really bad boxes where it's not a whole lot of great stuff. And I feel like that's average. Pulling the Brock Bowers on the football, I'll take that. I think that's a great hit. Not a lot of rookies that I think are great. Man, I just crushed that box. All right, maybe there's going to be something good. All right, this is my last box of Select, which makes me sad. So I think I am going to buy a case of Select next week. I'm going to get on order, and we're going to chase a zebra. Unless I hit a zebra right here, then we'll go chase a Color Blast. All right, little red, white, and blue off the gate. Puka Nacua. Rashad Bateman. Rookie, not a rookie. Miller. And Mykel Williams. I pull Mykel Williams all the time. That dude I see a lot of. All right. Lambert Smith. We got anything in this one? Doesn't look like anything. Lambert Smith is going to be our rookie. And then there we go. McMillan, we'll take that rookie. Jalen Milroe, I'll take that for the personal collection. And then Omarion Hampton. Hey, in my opinion so far, I know this wasn't really a blaster battle, but Select does much, much better. Hey, we got a mem card. All right. So Dalton Kincaid. Chris Godwin. Is this one of those multiverse things? No, it's a rookie. Hey, Tyler Warren. We'll take that. Color match Tyler Warren. That's a pretty good hit. Yeah. Absolutely. So far, Select. Still, this is why I think they are one of the better, what is it, boxes out there. So we got Isaac Tesla. I mean, man, we're just hitting all the good rookies. Barron. Cam Ward. On the silver. What's up? This is what I'm saying. Select. Oh, and then McMillan behind him. Look at that. I mean, come on. I don't know what to say. I just knocked the camera. I'm sorry about that. All right, we got 2 packs left. Now all we have to do is hit... let me pull a numbered. If we pulled a numbered card, this would just absolutely just dominate. I don't think that's numbered. Card looks really good, though. Jack Sawyer. Take that. Malik Neighbors. Rookie. Quinn Ewers. Oh, my gosh. What's up? The Quinn Ewers. We'll take that, too. And then Miles Sanders. I mean, all right, well... If you ask my opinion on what you should be buying, go buy Select. Since you can't find any of this Topps Chrome anywhere, Select is $10 cheaper if you can't buy. So we're going to have an all base pack here, but $10 bucks less than if you go to GameStop. I mean, maybe $5 less at like Target and stuff like that. Travion Henderson, Jonah, and the final... What is that? McMillan again. So, there you go. My opinion is, if you can't find Topps, of course, I'm going to always go, man, Topps have just a lot of hits in it. At least in, like, that's why I liked Panini. Panini didn't make it as convoluted as Chrome. That's why I'm going to say Chrome is not... Don't pay aftermarket prices on this. If you luck out like I can and like just happen to be in the right areas at the right time and pick it up, or because everywhere I go is too limit. I never really find it. It's always at Target. Target is where I'm finding it. But don't buy Chrome aftermarket. Not worth it. Or just buy singles. I noticed the market's cooling down. I change my prices all the time. Some stuff is really high and then I lower it. Always keep checking on that. But other than that, man, Select. If you're looking for a fun product to rip, I mean, Select is my go-to in my opinion. I mean, this was awesome. We pulled lots of great rookies out of this box. I mean, the Cam Ward, the Quinn Ewers, and of course the Tyler color match. I mean, great. This is, I mean, just for a rip that I was kind of just like, I'm just going to have fun with this. There was no like rhyme or reason or challenge. This was a great rip. This was awesome. 10 out of 10. So if you can't find Chrome at its price point, don't go over market. Go buy some Select. Select has been my favorite thing. If you've gotten one bad box, you can probably buy like 2 or 3 boxes and you're going to get some good stuff, in my opinion. I feel like I rarely get a Select box where I'm disappointed. I've gotten a few. I won't say I don't, but I feel like Select, if I had to say, Topps disappoints me more than Select. Select is way more fun. So with that being said, we're definitely going to chase a zebra here coming up in the next like week or two. We'll probably just have a full case, and every few videos we'll just kind of go through the case challenge of finding that zebra. And then after that, we'll see what we go after next. I'm hoping to see some Panini football stuff coming out here soon, or we're going to hear some word about it soon, but who knows? Other than that, I hope you're having great rips. You're having great pulls. I hope everything's going awesome. Other than that, if you're interested in some of this stuff, the Tyler Warren, the Quinn Ewers, the Cam Ward, check out my eBay. They're going to all be there, of course, and I always got to pitch that. But I always appreciate everyone that sticks through all this, hangs out, watches me, participates, and even talks to me. I love your comments. I read everybody's comments. I check them out. Other than that, I hope you're having a good day, afternoon, morning, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. I'm out. Peace.